Michael wants you to know that as hard as it seems right now, it doesn't mean that you're losing. It doesn't mean that things are falling apart at all. In actuality, Archangel Michael and all the angels are working hard behind the scenes to create a life that you never thought you could have or dream of. Literally better than what you could have ever expected. It's not that your prayers are not being answered. It's not that. It's that they have something planned so much better for you. And that it's important for you to understand that you need to not hold on to a specific outcome. I'm just as guilty as this, guys. Where we literally will sit there and we're like, I want this, I'm manifesting this. But in reality, what the angels have planned for us is so much better. But yet we can't see that. So we're moving into this space right now of faith. We're moving into this space right now of surrender, which is probably the hardest part of the journey, right? It's so hard to surrender. It really, really is. But what is surrender? The angels just said to me, but what is surrender? Explain to them what surrender means. Surrender means that even when the world is falling apart or when you feel like nothing is working out for you, it's having this inner knowing that, you know what, everything is going to work out better than you ever expected. It's about understanding that, you know what, the angels have a better plan, or the angels have a better outcome or a better goal realization. And that sometimes you have to allow the things to leave your house or leave your home or leave your timeline or whatever to go. You got to just let it go and really, really focus in on what your needs are and what you need for yourself. Because ask yourself this right now, the version of you right now, is that the person that's truly ready to have or to embody the life that you want? Is it? And I'm not judging you in any way, because I mean, even me, like, I know what I want internally and I speak it into existence as much as I can. But I would love to lose 20 pounds before I get there. So it's understanding that I gotta lock in and I gotta focus on the version that I wanna be moving forward, one little baby step at a time, so that when I step into that reality, when I embrace and embody that version of myself, I feel confident. And it's not that I'm not worthy as it is right now, because I'm not insinuating that at all. But what I'm saying is, will you be proud of the version that you became because you put the work in? Ask yourself, what are you bringing to the party? What are you bringing to the party? Maybe it's your self-talk that's the issue. Maybe you don't want to bring the negative self-talk with you to the next level. Maybe you don't want to bring that situationship to the next level because you know it's unhealthy. You know that it's blocking blessings. Like I said, this is a judgment-free zone. No one's shaming you in any way. This is about your own internal audit, about asking yourself right now, like, who am I and who do I want to be? Because I'm going to be so for real with you guys. And I learned this years ago from Archangel Michael. Stop trying to find yourself. That doesn't fucking work. It doesn't work. Because all you're doing is looking for an old version of yourself that really doesn't serve you anymore and doesn't even truly exist, right? What we're supposed to be doing is really figuring out who we want to be and creating that version of ourselves. That's why all that other stuff that you've been doing in the past hasn't worked. Trust me, I know, because I did it all too. And it didn't freaking work. It didn't freaking work. That's why what I teach you guys and what I inspire you guys to do is so rooted in realness and so rooted in self-appreciation, but also radical self-awareness in the sense where accountability. Because like I said, if I wanted to, I would. If I really wanted to lock in and lose the 20 pounds, it's on me. If I don't lose the 20 pounds, it's not genetics, it's not this, because where there is a will, there is a way. Whether that means I have to reach out to a doctor, or I have to get a coach, or I have to get a personal trainer, or I have to be so for real with myself and be like, girl, you gotta count your calories. It's still up to me. So if you want to get off the couch and you want to be the most empowered Earth Angel Baddie possible, it's up to you. That means you have to say your prayers. That means you have to do your little hot girl walks or hot guy walks or they, them walks. Gotta do it. Gotta do your gratitude too, because this is a lifestyle. This is a lifestyle. And the more we fill our cup, the more we're ready to be the version of ourselves or step into the version of ourselves that we've always wanted to be. So that we can actually call in and be so freaking magnetic that all we have to do is speak things into existence, like law of assumption, because that's my baby girl. If you don't know what law of assumption is, do a law of assumption. Law of attraction doesn't really work in reality. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care. I'm going to say what it is. The problem with law of attraction is, especially people myself that have experienced deeply rooted trauma, deeply rooted trauma, who are working through years and years of self-worth and abandonment issues, it doesn't freaking work for us. That's why law of assumption, because it means that you could be at any frequency you want, as long as you believe and you become so self-invested and you're doing the work every day to better yourself every single day, that you know that your success is inevitable. It's not a matter of an if, it's a matter of when. Because you just assume that because you're putting that work in, it's going to happen, despite your deeply rooted trauma. Right? That seems real. That's realistic. That actually freaking happens, guys. That's actually real. Okay? My channel right here, right now, is not for the people who are still in this place of victimhood. They are in this, I'm tired, nothing else is working, and I'm ready for change. I've never put my content out. I've never told my story because I want people to like me. My goal is to inspire you so you can take back your power, so you can be your own knight in shining armor, because the crap that's being spewed in the spiritual community is not working. And it's this vicious cycle of healing, which is just spiritual bypassing and spiritual narcissism, where people think they're so much better than everybody else because their chakras are aligned. I'm sorry. Excuse me. But my throat chakra is a little overactive today. Because yes, I believe in all the woo-woo. I do. And I embrace all the woo-woo. But at the same time, I also know what's real and what's not. And what works and what doesn't work. Because I've been doing this for years. So that's it, guys. Understand this. Excuse me. I don't edit this shit. Real, raw, channeled messages. I'm being told to wrap it up. So I love you guys. And remember, you're the problem, but you're also the solution. You're also the solution. And if you want to dive deeper and become the most empowered person or version of yourself, check out my description box, because I created the most incredible freaking courses. One, My Baby, Sacred and Savage, Healing from Narcissistic Abuse with the Support of Your Angels, and it's only $44. Why? Because spirituality is supposed to be inclusive and everybody's supposed to have access to it, right? It will change your life, especially if you're so tired of all the fluff and all the BS that's not working and you're ready to be powerful. Then you're ready for this. Because listen, your angels made you find me for a reason, because we are so fed up and sick and tired of being sick and tired and constantly looking for what's wrong with us instead of building ourselves stronger and better than ever before, right? Because you're worthy right now, right? So you got this. I love you. And if this found you and this resonated with you, let me know in the comments. Put 444, because that's like my favorite angel number, because 444 is associated with protection, the power, and Archangel Michael. I love you guys.